Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing my very first 24-hour social media detox. So what that means is that here, let me put you down. We're having problems here. What that means is that I am not getting on social media for a whole 24 hours, and that is going to help me get other things done that I usually don't get done because of my constant scrolling on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube and, you know, all of that type of stuff. So I have my bullet journal here, and the other day I had started making a list of everything that I wanted to do for my social media detox day. So these are my daily spreads. If you want to see how I fill out my bullet journal, I actually do it very functionally. I do it pretty much like the bullet journal method, and I have a plan with me right here if you're interested in checking it out. But yeah, I use my bullet journal religiously, like for everything. I write everything down, and so these are like my daily spreads of like my to-do lists. And so here for Thursday, I wrote social detox because I knew that I had Wednesday and Thursday off. And so what I did is I ended up on Wednesday trying to get a lot of my work done that did require social media. So filming and editing videos, checking my Facebook groups, like my no spend group, my carnivore group, checking my book club, and trying to get things done for my book club. And so yeah, a lot of that I did on Wednesday when I was off before starting the social media detox, because I didn't want to forget about something and then be like, oh, I need to get that done today, and then have to get on my phone. So for today, I have read, which is a huge reason why I'm doing a 24-hour social media detox, because I'm a huge reader and I have a book channel and I have a online book club, and so I have to keep up with reading. Like, it's just a thing. But I find myself reading less and less, especially with the more I spend on social media, because it is hard to juggle a full-time job, and I drive 2 hours to my job, like an hour there and back, and just everything else that I have going on is just really hard to keep up. So I wanted to make this other day off of mine always a social media detox, because I could probably read definitely a whole book in one day, maybe even in a whole like 1.5 books, which would be absolutely fantastic if every single week I could read like 1.5 books on my days off, and then I would read like the little bits of books on the days that I'm working. Now, I am not making myself not have any screens during this time. I wanted to try it out for the first like time or two maybe, just because I'm not exactly sure if I can trust myself or if I can trust myself. So I am letting myself watch TV, and that's because I actually hardly ever have time to watch TV. Like, there are only probably like 3 shows I've watched every single episode of, and there are like some shows that I'm trying to keep up with right now, and one of them I actually watched last night. So I finished The Circle, which was absolutely amazing, so I'm gonna cross that out because that is done. But then I also have a new episode of This Is Us, because I watched that religiously. I love that show so much, and so I do want to watch that episode today, so that way I can keep up with it. I might watch a movie with my husband tonight as kind of like a date night type of thing. Obviously watching a movie isn't like the best thing ever. We're not gonna go out to a movie because I am doing a no spend month. I'm doing so many things this month, and so we're gonna probably watch a movie here if he feels like it. If not, then I will just continue on reading. But I also need to take a walk today, because I felt like that is such a great opportunity to like maybe listen to an audiobook or listen to like a podcast or something like that. And so I am like able to do those things. I'm letting myself use like Spotify or my audiobook thing, like app is Scribd. So editing Jackie here, I realized that I didn't even tell you guys what Scribd is, and it's an audiobook service that I use. It's an app, and you can listen to a bunch of audiobooks, or you can actually read some ebooks on there as well. I just use it for audiobooks, but it's an unlimited service, and so I usually listen to some brand new titles, and it's only $9.99 a month, which is absolutely amazing. I do have a code if you want to check it out, and so I will leave it linked down below for you guys, where you can get 2 months free. I thought I would just let you guys know that in case you are wanting to listen to audiobooks, especially if you're doing a social media detox. It's a great resource, and so you could take a walk, listen to an audiobook, or I even drive in the car and listen to audiobooks, and that's how I get a bunch of reading done, even though I work a full-time job. I just wanted to let you guys know because I figured a lot of people might not actually know what Scribd is. Okay, let's get back to the actual footage now. And so it's just not, like, I'm not getting on my phone to like hit Facebook, Instagram, Messenger, that type of stuff, because that's where I will go down the rabbit hole. If it's, I am letting myself like use my regular messages on my phone because my husband wanted to be able to contact me, so I can use that. I could call somebody, like for instance, I usually try and call my dad or my mom or something like that. Those are things that I usually have to write down and put as like a task to get done because I never do them. And so, you know, something like that could be done today. I also would like to maybe clean the house a little bit. I kind of kept up with it over the last couple days, but I might do a good like sweeping and mopping. I did all my laundry yesterday, so I don't have to worry about that. And then I also want to do like my Bible study, because I do try and do a Bible study like for myself throughout the week, but a lot of times when I'm really busy, it gets pushed off to the side, and I thought that having a social media detox day would be the perfect time to like spend extra time with my Bible study and reflecting on just like what's kind of happened throughout the week, you know, what I've been blessed with, stuff like that. So I am really excited. It is actually like 11 o'clock. I think it's past 11 o'clock. Yeah, it's 11:20 because I've been on night shift, and so my schedule, like I have been sleeping in the morning because I've been working pretty late at night, and I have to do it tomorrow, so I didn't want to get myself off of that schedule on my 2 days off. So I only woke up like, I think I woke up originally at like 10 and then didn't get out of bed and fell back asleep because I didn't have my phone to keep me awake. And then I went ahead and woke up at like 10:47. So I got dressed and everything. I made myself a cup of coffee, and so I am actually gonna just start out the day with reading right now. And so I actually am filming a video on my book channel right now. It's me reading this book, All the Ugly and Wonderful Things. I'm already halfway through it, so I want to finish that today, and it's just like a reading vlog with spoilers. So if you're interested, go check out my book channel because I read and film spoiler vlogs a lot and do lots of fun things over there. So I'm going to finish this book now before I do anything else. I think it's like perfect timing. And then I feel like maybe I should take a walk right around like 12 or 1 when the sun is like the highest. Is that when the sun's the highest in the winter? I don't know, just to like try and get some vitamin D. It's not super cold out today. It's like 53 right now. So I feel like maybe it'll get closer to the 60s, but I feel like a walk during that time will be perfect. And then maybe I can listen to some audiobook or something. I don't know what I'm gonna listen to yet, but we'll figure it out eventually. It's gonna be a good day. Okay, it is 4 o'clock and I have finished reading a whole book today. And so even though I didn't take my walk yet, I'm actually about to head to go take my walk. I just loved being able to, you know, just like sit and read. Like that was just so relaxing. I did get on my phone to message my husband. Like I ended up doing a couple things on my phone, which probably I shouldn't have. It wasn't like social media stuff, but I ended up just like kind of clearing the screen. So like I only have 3 apps on the bottom. And then I also ended up putting all of my apps in like their own folders. So like literally those are like the apps and I put them in folders. So I did spend time doing that. And so I did message my husband on like the actual messenger, not Facebook Messenger, because that's usually what I use to message my husband, but he wanted to be able to like get in contact with me. So I did send him some messages on there, like on my actual phone messenger. And so I did do that. And then I also was looking in settings, and in settings there are like things that you can do. Like you can have, I think it's called like focus time or something like that, where you turn off all the apps or however many apps you want, so that way you're not getting notifications. And so I was like looking at that, so that way when I am maybe not doing a social media detox day, I can still turn on like focus time, so that way I can get more things done. And with that, it's called like digital well-being. And so I found something where it shows you like how much time you have spent on your phone, and it's actually pretty crazy. So even today, it looks like I've spent 45 minutes on my phone, and that's without any social media. That's just like responding to messages. So 37 minutes was on my messages. 2 minutes was on Scrib, which I was like looking to see what audiobook I was gonna listen to for my walk. And so that's like super crazy because it's like I've been on my phone for 45 minutes today without even like looking on social media. That was just like responding to my husband in messages. That's crazy. But what's even crazier is that in a different week, I have spent like each day 4 hours and 43 minutes, 3 hours and 46 minutes, 2 hours. Like this is all screen time. So crazy. And so even like for instance, just a couple days ago, I spent 5 hours and 11 minutes on my phone. That is crazy nuts. And so I'm really glad I'm doing this social detox because can you imagine 5 hours a day being spent on your phone? Like that is just mind-blowing. Like I just cannot believe that we spend that many hours like looking at messages and checking on things. So I'm going to go take a walk now because it's so beautiful still outside before it gets too dark, and I'm going to listen to an audiobook while I do that, or maybe music. I want to do one of those two things, and then when I get back home it'll be time for me to cook dinner for my husband, and he will be home, and then I'll talk to him about maybe watching a movie, or if not, I'm gonna start another book. And so this has just been a really relaxing day. I actually really like it. So I'm definitely looking forward to next Thursday and doing this one again. Okay, after my walk, I've been making shrimp and steak for dinner. And I think my husband just got home, so we're going to eat. Yay!
Tomorrow night, I'm having dinner with some friends.
Are you? That's incredible. Congratulations.
I was wondering, would you like to join us?
All right, you guys, so it is like, I think it's like 11 o'clock or something like that, and I just finished. I forgot that I had an admin call like for my book club. I have a bunch of admins, and we do like a Zoom call, which is like a video conferencing call, in order for us to like go over just things to talk about and like plan for the next couple months. So I forgot that I had that tonight. So the only type of like, that wasn't even social media, but like I talked to them for the last like 2 hours. I sent like regular messages on my phone to like my husband, but other than that, like I have not gotten on social media at all, which I'm like super proud of. I got to catch up with This Is Us. I watched an episode of This Is Us, and then I tried to watch 2 different movies with my husband, but we like both weren't feeling it. Like we kept stopping halfway through, and then like we switched to a different movie, and then that one was also boring. But yeah, that's like pretty much what I've done all day. And then like I said, I finished a book and took a walk and stuff, and so it's just been a really relaxing day. Even though I didn't have a lot of like cleaning or work stuff to do, I just really enjoyed like not having to check my phone, not having to like fix any problems, because like I do run a lot of like groups on Facebook and stuff, and especially with the book club there's always like problems to fix. So I'm sure that I'll have a lot of fun tomorrow checking my notifications and, you know, having to fix all the problems before work. But for today, it was just like such a great relaxer. And so I'm really excited. I'm doing this again next Thursday. So I just was editing this video, realized that I didn't actually have an end clip because I was going to film next Thursday, or in this video it was next Thursday, but I realized that just having one day of a 24-hour social detox was going to be enough for content. And so I do want to continue filming my 24-hour social media detoxes, or even do longer ones once I'm not working in the summer. So if that's something that you would want to see, if you want to see more of what I'm doing when I'm not on my phone, you know, what I'm filling my time with during a social media detox, definitely leave a comment down below, because I would totally create those for you guys. I could even do one a month if you really wanted to do that, and I could let you guys know when I'm doing my social media detox so you could do it along with me. I feel like that would be really cool, and I really did enjoy my social media detox. I'm really looking forward to doing more of them in the future. Definitely once a week, if not twice a week, would be absolutely phenomenal. So that is it for this video. Definitely share it with all of your friends. Anybody that you know would would really just be able to get more things done if they weren't on social media as much. I would love for you guys to comment down below what your phone has been saying, how many hours you've spent on social media, because I was blown away that I could spend 5 hours on social media on my phone. Like, could not believe that. So I would love to hear if you guys are spending that much time on it as well, or maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just addicted. Anyway, give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you guys soon in another video. Bye everyone.